First thing, can you say hi to my friend Lillian back there in the big red bow?
Hello, big red bow.
She's a big fan. She didn't have the guts to come up here and ask you a question.
She's there with the red bow.
If you could be best friends with anyone for one day, real or fictional, who would it be?
A moomin. Basically, right? Yeah, well, I actually.
All the people in the world.
Well, last 2 years ago, I started learning Finnish. Actually. And half the stuff that we learned through was like old Moomin books. Like Moomin Trolls are awesome.
Your brother does not approve.
I don't think your brother can top that one.
Best friends for a day, unreal or not? Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Thank you.
Can you describe how fandom is different from here than abroad? The Harry Potter fandom?
You get some interesting questions. I think it's an interesting answers like Moomin. I think it's, I don't know, I think it's because, I mean, Potter's such a global thing, and we've been very fortunate to go around the world and meet people and listen to their experiences, what it means to them. It's like some people, it's got them out of really awkward situations. Other people have made friends through it and stuff. So I wouldn't say there's a vast difference. I mean, the one thing about coming to the States is people are a lot more outgoing than in the UK, which makes these things really helpful. We did a Q&A. But no, I mean, on the whole, I think it's because it's such a global thing. You get people meeting from different cultures who they wouldn't even have any interaction with. And that's cool hearing those stories. Right.
If you could be anybody else in Harry Potter, who would you be?
George.
Quite the artistic leap.
Although he wasn't in the films, I'd love to have been Peeves.
Hi, this is sort of a continuation on the J.K. Rowling question, but why do you think your character was the first one that she sort of apologized for?
I think she said that it was the hardest for her to do, but that's, I don't know. I'm not the person to ask.
Hi, I wrote a post on Instagram and it said if Fred and George would, like, before a Quidditch game, say knock on wood and knock on Oliver, would you ever consider doing that?
Hey, we could actually. Just grab on the shore.
Yeah, I'm thrown down the head, yeah.
Thank you.
I actually have a question for my friend Megan, and her question was, if you could be any Disney princess, which one would you be?
Well, he's not a Disney princess, but I do like Olaf from Frozen. He counts.
I can't say I've got one. Can't even think of one now. No, I don't really think about Disney princesses. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
You know, we had a chance to literally see you grow up right in front of our very eyes over these many years. What has been the pros and cons of being so public and, you know, experiencing growing up in front of a worldwide stage?
I mean, one of the cons definitely is every Christmas Day in the UK they play the Sorcerer's Stone on TV. So fortunately, everyone I've ever known can see me with the highest squeaky voice and the nerdiest hair you've ever seen. And I'm reminded of it every Christmas Day. That's a con.
Well, the only comment, to be honest with you, we're very, very lucky, so.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. All right, that little girl kind of took my question. So, an alternate question: if you could play any other character in, say, The Hobbit, who would you be?
Oh, Bilbo.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Thank you.
Except you don't look 50.
CGI doesn't help you, man. You don't know that's all either.
That's all.
Yeah. I've no idea, to be honest. No idea. Who would you say I could do?
Thorin Oakenshield.
Okay.
Or Aragorn, possibly.
Yeah. Aragorn.
All you need to do is lose that wand and get a sword.
Exactly. Do that. That'd be an easy swap.
Well, thank you for your time.
So what do you think, there's very few properties that have impacted the world like Harry Potter. Why do you think it has endured over time, and what makes it so special? Especially, you guys see it from the inside perspective, but what is it about Harry Potter that really has, just captured our imagination? What is it about?
Well, being from the outside, the inside looking out kind of thing, we hear quite a lot of stories that people tell us. Numerous things. One, that obviously the books are so well written and the story's so great, but also, for example, kids learn to read with Harry Potter. Parents read to them at bedtime. And then when the films have come out, they've kind of, I think they did a good job in staying true to the books. It wasn't like they completely switched it. So it's kind of stayed true and kept it in that way. And I guess it's just that you can relate to at least one person in all of it. Everyone knows like the geeky kid like Hermione. Everyone knows like the pranksters like Fred and George and all that kind of element. So put a bit of magic on it and you got a winner.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. Let's go.